Okay, looking at number 1, we're going to start with the distributive property. 3 times 6 is going to be 18r. 3 times 4 is 24. And I'm going to drop down everything I have not touched yet. Now I notice that I have r's on both sides, so I'm going to move my one on the right over by doing the inverse. My 18r's cancel, and I'm left with 24 equals 52. I ask myself, does 24 equal 52? And I say no, so that is no solution. Now looking at number 2, there's no distributive property, but I have x's on two sides. I always like to bring my x from the right over to the left, so the opposite of positive 2x is minus 2x. My 2x on the right will cancel, and 6x minus 2x is giving me 4x. Drop down the minus 11 equals 5. Now I want the x to stay, so I'm going to get rid of the minus 11. The opposite of minus 11 is plus 11. I have to do that to both sides. My 11s will cancel on the left, and on the right I have 5 plus 11, which is 16. My final step is to get rid of that times 4, so I divide by 4. My 4's cancel, and I get x equal to 16 divided by 4, which is 4. When you have an x by itself, it is a one solution answer. Looking at number 3, I have distributive property, so I'm doing 2 times x, which is 2x. Then I do 2 times negative 3, which is negative 6. And I drop down the minus 10 equals 22. Now I want the x to stay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is get rid of the minus 10. The opposite of minus 10 is plus 10. I'm also going to do that to the right side. My 10's cancel, and I'm left with 2x minus 6 equals 22 plus 10, which is 32. My last step is to get rid of the minus 6, so I add 6 to both sides. I'm left with 2x equals 32 plus 6, which is 38. My final step is to get rid of the times 2, so I'm going to divide both sides by 2. My final answer is x equals 19. I have an x by itself, so that gives me one solution. Finally, looking at number 4, I have the distributive property, but it's on the opposite side, so I'm still going to do the same thing. 2 times 5 is 10. Now I do 2 times negative 4a, which is negative 8a. I drop everything down. Now I'm going to combine my a's. So in order to get rid of a negative 8a, I add 8a to both sides. My 8a's cancel, and I'm left with 10 equals 10. I ask myself, does 10 equal 10? And I say yes, so it is infinite.